And it's time to talk about sports. Sports idioms, that is. A level playing field. So the idiom level playing field means a fair situation with no advantages or disadvantages. This idiom comes from the game of soccer, where the field must be level so that it is fair. So, an example sentence: in order to create a level playing field, the new policy will ensure equal opportunities for all employees. Okay, so we all want to start from a level playing field. Let's go to the next one. To chip away at. The idiom chip away at means to make progress gradually over time. And this is a sports idiom because it comes from the game of golf, where the player gradually chips away at the ball to get it closer to the hole. So he's been chipping away at the project for weeks and is finally making progress. Keep your eye on the ball. This is a very common one. The idiom keep your eye on the ball means to pay attention to the important details. This comes from the game of baseball, where the batter must keep their eyes on the ball in order to hit it successfully. So, an example sentence: to succeed in business, you need to keep an eye on the ball and stay focused on your goals. So it basically means pay, I should say, attention to the important details. This is never good, throwing in the towel. So throwing in the towel means to give up. And this comes from boxing, where a fighter's corner man may throw a towel into the ring to signal they are giving up. Maybe you've seen a boxing game, who would say, a boxing match. And if things are getting really bad, the corner man can throw in the towel and stop the game or the match. So after losing his third game in a row, he decided to throw in the towel and give up. Let's look at run the extra mile. So we put in extra effort when we say this idiom. So this idiom comes from a marathon where runners must go the extra mile to complete the race. So going the extra mile is always a wonderful thing at work, at school, in your relationships, everything. She was determined to pass the exam, so she ran the extra mile and studied every night. To hit a home run. This also comes from the game of basketball, where the batter must hit the ball out of the park in order to score a home run. A home run is the best thing that you can do in baseball. So it means to do something exceptionally well. With his incredible skills, he hit a home run and won the game for his team. But again, this is an idiom that just means you're doing something exceptionally well. It's not just for sports. So back to the drawing board. Back to the drawing board comes from the game of golf, where the player would have to go back to the drawing board, the scorecard in their case, if their shot went wrong. And it just means to start over or to make a new plan. So the project didn't turn out as planned, so it's back to the drawing board to come up with a new plan. We've all been there. Stick to your guns means to stay determined and to not give up or to not throw in the towel. This idiom comes from the game of archery, or activity, I should say, where archers must stay focused and keep their arrow on the target. So even though everyone else disagreed, She stuck to her guns and defended her position. She didn't give up. She stayed determined. To ride the wave. This comes from surfing, where surfers must ride the wave in order to stay up on their boards. So when we ride the wave, it means to take advantage of an opportunity. So, for example, after facing some setbacks, she decided to ride the wave of success and enjoy the moment. And those were some sports idioms.